Keep your chin down.
I'm excited for people to hear all the new music coming out in the tour because I think they'll be very surprised, especially my fans. But I'm also really nervous because it's been like 10 years in the making, so I just can't wait. Now, with a new album out, there's a different type of energy happening, and it feels really good. Are we good? Because I gotta go on stage, they're calling me. Yeah, not thank you. It feels good finally to put out my records. People are getting to know who I am, who Bebe is.
Deeper 'cause you're over the gymnast. Say you wanna ride it back, baby, now you have it. No, you gotta ride, just enjoy, you can handle it. Give it up for $10 You know I can handle it, you know I can handle it. When you throw the thing back, get me like a letter. You be going all night.
I never want to have any regret with my music. And when it's all said and done, I want to make sure that I was real and honest and truthful. Music is everything to me. When people connect to it and react to it, it feels really good.
Bebe Rexha was born on August 30th, 1989 in Brooklyn, New York. Her Albanian family emigrated to the U.S. just a few years earlier.
When Bebe was born, she was the cutest little thing with big eyes, and my husband said she's so sweet as honey, and we named her
Bleta, which in Albanian means bumblebee. For short, everybody calls me Bebe.
Bebe started singing at a very young age, I would say around the age of 4. She would pretty much sing anything that she would watch on TV.
I wanted to be the Little Mermaid so bad. I'd watch Aladdin and I wanted to be Jasmine. I wanted to be a princess, and princesses would sing.
By the time she was 6 years old, Bebe already felt that she was born to perform.
Every time you walked into the school, there was an auditorium, and you had to pass by the auditorium to go to the classes. And I wanted to be on that stage so bad. And the one way to get on that stage was play in the band. I remember going to the band auditions and telling my mom, I'm gonna play flute because that's like the girly instrument and it's so pretty and all the girls wanna play flute. Unfortunately, by the time the music conductor called my name, there were no more flutes left. The only thing that was left was the trumpet. So the teacher went like, he was like, do this. And I was like, okay. He's like, perfect, you're a trumpet player. It's the first instrument I ever had. I mean, it's like pretty broken and stuff.
When Bebe wanted to do something, she would do it. So she learned how to play the trumpet on her own, playing it throughout the day loud, whether it was morning, evening, night, weekends.
After a few years of trumpet playing, Bebe joined the school choir. As her vocals developed, she had no doubt that she wanted to sing for the rest of her life.
When you go to school, everybody says they want to be a doctor or a lawyer at some point. I was like, you know, I want to be a singer. And then like kind of everybody was like, I want to be a singer. And I was like, no, no, you don't understand. I'm really gonna be a singer. I'm gonna be in music, like no matter what.
When Bebe was 14, she stepped to the stage at Tottenville High School in Staten Island, New York.
I'm in this one, I'm in this, I'm in this.
Starring in musicals where her vocal talents were front and center.
Wow. My choir teacher, she like just taught me about this whole world, and she was like, you can sing really high and you have like a flute-like voice, and I just like learned so much.
When I saw her up on stage singing, I was like, my mouth was open, and I could not believe how good she was. I was like, oh my God, she is incredible.
best feeling. Nothing mattered. All I could think about was my lines and singing and being on stage, and it made me feel energized. I remember like doing all the shows and like how awesome it was and how good it felt. It wasn't even full. It was like literally the first 20 rows were filled, and it felt like I was performing Madison Square Garden every night, you know?
Bebe's natural gift for singing made her a local standout. And one day at school, she was presented with an opportunity for national recognition.
I'm in the choir class, and my teacher comes walking in, Miss Nolemi, and she goes, "Oh my gosh, there's a competition for the National Recording Academy. It's called Grammy Career Day, and you have to submit a song, and they're gonna pick the best teen songwriter."
Phones in our faces.
Bebe quickly submitted a song she had written and recorded in her bedroom.
Where's the conversation? I'm getting real restless, staring at faces. Filter this, filter that, it don't even matter.
Winning the Grammy contest meant exposure to industry pros that could set Bebe on a path towards her ultimate goal of a career in music.
Here comes the Grammy Career Day. There's 700 kids in the room, and they end up saying my name. They're like, "Bebe Rexha." I was like, yes, I can do this. Woo! It's like, maybe there's a chance.
I think something clicked in her head and she was like, you know what? I think I can make a career out of this. So I gave her the confidence she needed to move forward.
The victory pushed Bebe to follow her dreams. One night in her bedroom, she made a promise to herself that she'd be a global superstar.
I wrote on my door, "I will write an international smash." It's actually still on my door. I wrote this: "I will be a worldwide superstar." I knew that no matter what, I was going to do music, and nobody could stop me.
Coming up, Bebe gets her big break with Pete Wentz.
I'm singing in this room, and Pete overheard my voice. And the next day, they're like, "Yeah, do you want to be in this group? Like, do you want to get a record deal?" I was like, "Yeah."
Then she creates a monster for Eminem.
We sent the files over to Eminem, and there was complete silence for like a year. And then, out of nowhere, the song's on the radio, and I'm like, "What?"
It's nothing, I'm still friends with them.
I'm a singer-songwriter and actress, and I was born in New York like you, and my parents are from Albania.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Her parents are from Albania.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
So you're such an inspiration to me. Like I sing and everything.
Yeah.
Like you, and you inspire people with your music and everything, and that's what I want to do. Like be on stage
how
and
old are you?
everything. I'm 50.
She's 15. She's asking to sing for us after. Will you sing for me?
I wanted to sing Me, Myself, and I.
Do it.
Ooh, I don't need a hand to hold, even when the night is cold. I got that fire in my soul.
I love it.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Keep following your dreams. You have a beautiful voice.
Thank you so much.
And great confidence.